many weed name teams?
In Maine,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
that's all that's
sense.
fucking, yeah, that's all that's fucking up there. What do you
Oh,
do?
we
You,
have
you, you, you drink, you fucking smoke, and you fuck, and then you go chop
climb
a tree
trees.
down.
Yeah. You
Snyder,
climb them first.
how the fuck are you? How the fuck are you only gonna buy fillets from now on? I think fillets the most overrated steak.
It's just the meat here. I told you guys, the meat down here sucks. Like I haven't found a good place that has good meat. Everything's
Stop going to
fucking
the fucking.
They
Stop
don't
going
have
to the
like
fucking
butcher
food
shops.
lion.
the butcher is it's like it's almost triple what it would be anywhere else.
Mm.
I think me and my neighbor across the street we talked about it. We're gonna split a cow.
I like
split a
that
cow one
idea.
time.
Yeah.
You did
It
split
was,
a cow?
yeah,
With
yeah.
who?
That was back
Who did
in
you split the
back in
cow with?
Rhode Island. I was at University of Rhode Island and took her right outside on the AC vent.
Oh, we've heard this one. Yeah.
Oh, that was Shamu. Anyway,
I just have to
yeah.
get a deep freezer for the garage, and then we're gonna do it. There's no good
Well,
meat around here. Publix, Winn-Dixie. I'm better off going to BJ's and Costco's, but that's a half an hour away.
Oh, not a half an hour. Even I could do that for BJ's and Costco.
Now, are they in the same parking lot? Like, is there like a back corner? You get like a lot lizard. You get your BJ, then you
BJ
head
at
on into
Costco.
Costco.
Well, you get it in wholesale, so it's buy one, you get enough for the whole month.
Oh, nice. Okay. Does that mean she has herpes? Because it just keeps giving.
Yeah. It's a great deal.
Hey, a little Valtrex, and it'll clear it right on up. When you said that today in the group chat, I was just like, if I never ate a fillet again, I'd be happy.
Really?
I know this is gonna be surprising. I enjoy a fattier cut of meat.
I like the fat too. Like when you have the prime rib, that fat, that's the best part.
Yeah.
But it's just the meat is just the quality here sucks. But I was spoiled. I went to a meat market back home that was one of the best in the state. So like,
You must have really good seafood, though, right?
yes, but I can't eat it. Crystal is definitely allergic to it. So
Oh, that's right.
That sounds like her problem.
yeah,
Yeah, why can't you eat it?
I just have to go by myself, which is kind
You
of
have to go by.
It's
So
not fun. It's not as fun.
no.
Didn't you take a picture of the crab legs at the buffet?
Yeah, that was by myself.
Could you get in trouble if like that's how she finds out you've been sneaking around? She fucking gets deathly sick.
No.
I got to try abalone this weekend. It was canned. It was at Costco.
Mhm.
And it was canned, so it was braised abalone. You've never had abalone. I've always wanted to try it. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. My family was up here for the shower. I'm like, let me get a little abalone and try it out. I'll tell you what. Unique little. Do you know what an abalone is, boys?
No, can you
No clue what it is.
what an abalone is?
An
Does anyone-
abalone.
or is he
Yeah.
just talking nonsense?
No.
It's a real thing.
It's a monovalve. Not even. It's like a snail. They are expensive delicacy. They're meaty. They're yay big like a testicle. And they are only harvested by hand. So it's a expensive delicacy. I got mine for $25.17 at Costco. So got 5 cans. They're about 4 in each. 4 in each can. Boom. Tell you what, lovely.
This looks gross.
I can't do that shit. I don't even have to look at it. It looks like
There you
escargot, and
No,
That
it's
looks
nice.
like a blue waffle.
that looks like a vagine.
Yeah. Salty blue waffles.
Yeah, they're delicious. It was interesting. I'd like to try them fresh because I think I've seen them. You pound them thin, then you grill it quick. And then you eat it right away. It's nice.
Is it
Glazed
chewy?
is fine. Yeah, very chewy. Kind of like a
Chewy.
texture of a calamari, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have,
interesting.
We have the Shrimp Fest this weekend in our town. This town's it's a shrimping town. So this weekend is the Shrimp Fest. So I'm gonna dabble a little bit, hopefully.
A little bit. I would come down for that.
Yeah, I heard it starts Thursday and ends Sunday. I heard it's crazy.
Now that's where I go and spend and doing all you could eat.
Yeah, I don't know what
Fresh.
this. Yeah, I don't know what the food is like or all that, but we're gonna go every day.
Now, is that like a world tournament where they're just trying to get you to enter all 3 days to get your money?
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, fuck. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Food Talk. we quickly start. We're experienced. We're wily vets at this point, right? Like we just decided to talk about what we want to talk about. We'll get to softball at some point. If you're here, great. If you're not, fuck it. D Money, this is a little weird. Something feels different here.
What do you mean?
Isn't it usually the other way?
Like this?
Yeah, usually I'm on.
I don't know. I don't ever remember.
I'm so
No,
confused. I am
you're
too.
usually
Anyway,
you're in the top left usually. I'm never in the top left.
no, I know Snyder isn't. I feel like me and D we're usually flipped.
I still have that power. I shouldn't.
Am I?
Anyway, D Money, what's happening, buddy? What you drink? I gotta tell you, you with the fucking hair though. Jesus Christ.
What? What do you want from me?
You look handsome as fuck. Like you look great.
Thank you.
Like
Thanks,
I would take you to a Costco parking lot and blow you. But
okay.
It's
Where's the nearest Costco?
Nashua off exit 1.
All right.
Yeah. Soon to be conquered.
I hope so. That'd be a mess.
Really? Wow, look at that.
Concord's getting.
I'm looking at this Isle of Eight Flags Shrimp Festival. This looks like a nice time.
Where is it?
This is the one in the one you were just talking about.
The
I'm
one
guessing.
you're fucking going to.
Fernandina Beach.
Fernandino Beach, Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They got a whole website and everything.
Yeah, they got like bands and shit every night, I think, too. Fireworks.
Oh.
It's official.
Yeah. This looks fucking sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta move to
Hey.
Florida.
Yeah.
3 years, I'll be halfway.
I'm drinking Fresca tonight. You didn't ask. Just Fresca.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did? You went right into my hair.
You went right into trying to fuck.
Try, then you went, yeah. Then you're trying to get me into a Costco parking lot.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Which I can. Yeah, I'm consenting to that. So, yeah, just a little bit of Fresca,
That's it.
and others,
Oh, okay, good. All
and
right, good.
others. So, we're good. We're good.
Hey, Coco, the mustache is in full effect. Speaking of wanting to get tickled, Costco parking lot with you as well. What are you drinking? What's up, buddy?
So I finally have a real mustache. It's the only facial hair I can grow. Today was a doozy. I'm not supposed to coach T-ball. I coached T-ball today. So I have a peanut butter cream pie.
Cream pies, yeah.
Yeah, it's delicious.
You might want to get to the doctor, get that checked out.
And then I'm going to wash it down with a blue raspberry hug.
Teeny drinks, yeah.
Yeah. I needed it, boys.
This is what happens when you say, I'm in a cunt mood. You show up with a peanut butter cream pie and a blue huggy. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
If I didn't have one of the two, we'd be getting more than blue waffles.
Snides, what's up, buddy? What you drinking?
Oh, long day. I got a code red today. I need a little pick me up. Two routes today. I did. It was a hustle.
Now, when you're crushing your code reds, are you playing your World of Warcraft at the same time?
I don't play video games. Those are for nerds. I stuffed those kids in lockers in high school.
I don't fit.
Real nice, Mike. Real nice.
Half of them were my,
It's a safe space, Michael.
half of them were my friends because they just wanted to drink and play fucking Halo all night. I used to hate it.
Oh,
Sounds like-
fuck.
Sounds like a
Halo,
fucking dream.
Sounds
I
like
was-
college.
I was drinking, not playing video games. I was the worst video game player in the world.
Oh, man.
They used to walk up behind me and hit me in the back of the head with their guns. They wouldn't even shoot me. That's how bad I was.
You were the special kid.
You're the guy in the corner just running into it, trying to jump and yelling, "The fuck! I'm hitting the fucking buttons, Mom!" Fuck. I got myself, since nobody else is drinking, thank God I doubled up. I went with a double Manhattan for the evening. Now, let's
Ooh,
go.
I can get behind that. That's fucking awesome. Let's go.
I was making my mother and I, the only two people that were drinking in my house this weekend. My mother and I made Negroni, and my mother was having the Manhattans. I decided my second one I was going to join her. Excuse me. Did that pick up on the microphone?
No.
Just the excuse me portion.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Because that's
You
good
got
to know.
You had a big fart, huh?
Oh, big time. They're really going. So I went to the liquor store, but I ran out of, I didn't have any. I usually like to have like a decent sweet vermouth around. I really went out and splurged. got like a $32 bottle of vermouth. Made a major fucking difference in the cocktail. So, it was lovely. But anyway,
Do you keep your vermouth in the fridge?
No, it's right.
I think you're supposed to.
Yeah.
It was one of those weird ones.
That's Ron Burgundy.
Yeah.
He knows.
I'm on Burgundy.
What does Ron Burgundy
I
think about?
I saw a reel about Joe Biden this weekend about Joe Biden reading something on a teleprompter and go pause. It was like, 4 more years, pause. And then
no. What are they gonna do?
It kicks the
We're the
anchorman,
handlers.
and it says, and it kicks the anchorman, be like, who put that on the teleprompter?
Uphill, my boys.
Oh, fuck, it was awesome. Oh, Jesus.
What is going to happen with the next election? Like what is going to this is going to be fucked. So fucked.
I don't know.
I was having that conversation with my father at lunch, and he was like, what are you going to do? And I'm like, well, what the fuck are all of us going to do? I don't give a shit which way we're voting. We're all fucked.
Yeah, it's just I'm not a big politic person, but the same thing happened when Trump won the first time. It was Trump or Hillary. We were fucked no matter what. You know what I mean?
Really
same thing with him and Biden. We were screwed no matter what.
either of them are dying. So it's either Harris or the governor from the Dakotas that killed their puppy.
Trump's
That's
not
who our
dying.
president's going.
Trump's not dying. Dude,
No.
Uphill, me boys.
He's in perfect health.
He's taking this Sudafed.
Yeah,
He's taking Sudafed and he's gonna live forever.
He's gonna robo trip.
Sudafed and Adderall. He's getting after it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking softball player, as they enter the losers bracket. Oh, fuck. But yeah, speaking of softball, there was like a full slate in the Northeast. You had the duel. We had the Texas Classic on the men's side, the women's duel. By the way, Chaos saw a walk-off grand slam by one of the girls on Chaos.
There was a lot of women's home runs this weekend.
Did you see Megan Baltzell's numbers?
She hit like 15 homers.
She had more home runs in the first duel than I saw last night at League.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a lot of women's home runs this weekend.
And there was not many home runs at the league last night from what I saw. Like none.
That was the joke, I believe.
Yeah. No. There was a lot of home runs. There was like, it was pitiful.
It was bad.
Yeah.
But
Is this the new rule with the senior guy can swing the senior bat? How's that working out?
Tony had a 4-base award.
Oh, nice.
He didn't even hit a home run. I don't think that counts as a home run, does it?
Jen just said that
Holy
the SNI
shit.
women had 34 homers. That's crazy.
Damn.
All right. I wasn't ready for this. I'm going to pull up the ball clubs from this past weekend.
There was a shit ton of homers.
I feel like, J-Ro, that statement right there is one that if anyone else had said it, you would have been like, we've been doing this every Tuesday for the last 4 years. Like,
He's right.
wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for us to talk about softball tonight.
Coco coming in hot. I love it.
I told you I'm a struggling grunt tonight.
I like that you're a little angry tonight. It makes me happy.
And I woke up this morning with no voice. I didn't know for 30 minutes. I didn't talk to anyone until I got to school.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I've got the
I love
ball
the fact
clubs.
that now is the time that you're like, I gotta call the internet provider about my shitty internet. Like we've known this for so long. Now you're like, now is the time.
Do you guys
No, we figured it out. It was J-Ro's internet. I'm accepting it's mine now.
No,
I have
it's
an
not
email
mine.
and I thought it was a fucking spam one. It's like, hey, your internet, I think something's wrong with it.
Do you guys unplug your modem once a month?
No.
For a week.
You guys should unplug your modem once a month for like 5-10 minutes.
Clear the cache.
Yeah,
The cache.
It reboots everything and all the good shit.
That is, I'm trying to, I've only got the first duel here, but 34 home runs. Like I've got the first duel up here. Also, Megan, Bubba had 15. Ashley Langoni had 10
Yeah.
in the
That's
first.
25 on one team. Look at that. They're on the
Their
same
first
team,
three hitters, had 34 fucking home runs.
in one duel.
Tiana, yeah.
Yep. And I watched the SNI. I think it was SNI La Familia winners bracket final in the second duel. They were hitting bombs, bro, like into the trees. They weren't just fence scrapers; they were bombs.
Love that.
Yeah,
That's fucking like. And this is the issue, right? Like, what was the fences down there were 300, I believe.
300, 310, 315, maybe the biggest.
I'm going to go back and conference USSSA.com and
I think
look
maybe
at,
315, 310 in center, 300 around.
So, like, I know Jen and I have talked about like 285, but man, there's a picture of Sasha Killings.
Yes, Joel just said 305, 310.
And they're dropping it like that. That is
dude,
awesome.
Bombs. Wait till you see when DW does the recap of it. Hopefully they'll have some of the women's home runs in there because they're bombs.
I love that the men aren't allowed to play in on the plexiglass, because in Texas they have the plexiglass in the outside or in the outfield. I love that the men aren't allowed to play it, but you've got the women just dropping bombs left and right. Like, that's going to be any better
with a smaller ball. Like, that's going to make a
yeah, that ball flies, dude.
Yeah.
That is awesome. But I love, like, these are the numbers I love seeing, like SNI hitting that many. You seeing the Derby girls hitting that many. Like, that's what, I don't know. I think I know it's hard to do at the lower levels, right? But man, it just changes the game when the home run on the women's side is introduced and can really be a part of the game. Like, it's in fast pitch.
Yeah,
that's such a fun part. Like, the fast pitch numbers are fucking. We all watch. Well, most of us, I would say, watch the College World Series on the women's.
Yeah.
So, Mike, what do you think the difference was this weekend then?
I think it was, to tell you the truth, it was really, really windy,
right? Yeah.
I don't know what's way. I'm not going to say that's why they're hitting home runs, but the wind was definitely strong this weekend. So maybe it was blowing out in most of the fields, but these balls that these girls were hitting were gone no matter what. They were gone. You could hear the sound off the bat that they were right away. They were gone. But it could have been the wind. It could have been the wind. It wasn't cold, right? It was in. I think it was in the
80s.
Yeah.
70s at night. It was 14 to 18 mile an hour winds is what we're seeing on the.
I heard it was
USSSA.
I heard it was worse. I heard it was like tornado winds.
Really?
Yeah, there was like there was a tornado warning. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. But still, I still think a lot of those homers would have been home runs anyways.
So Chaos Monster in the first duel, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Chaos finished fourth, I believe. That was
in the first one. They came in third. Chaos came in third.
Yeah.
Which is it's pretty fucking good.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, Monster won. Derby finished second. Derby girls, Chaos. And
Monster didn't lose all weekend.
Yeah, La Familia.
Monster. They didn't lose.
Yeah.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What a fucking weekend they had.
Mm-hmm.
Should probably get somebody on Monster on here then.
Derby girls came in fourth in the second one, huh? And second in the first.
Yeah, I saw that they came in fourth.
They're usually like I feel like they're usually like the team to beat.
Mm-hmm.
The women's major is it's a crapshoot every weekend. I think it's gonna be a different team every weekend at the top. Those major teams are all. I think they're all equal.
That's good.
That women's conference is going to be so like that World Series is going to be so much fucking fun to watch. Fuck watching the men. Like, once you get to Resi, forget that.
It sucks that it's like it's the week before, right? It's when SeaWorlds is.
Yes.
It sucks because they don't get a lot of people watching it. You know what I mean?
No, SeaWorlds is during men's. Maybe this year.
So it's the week before. So maybe it's during the. It's before
like the men's A or something like that.
I think it's before the men's A.
Jesus.
So it's like smashed in between, like men's B and the men's A, something like that.
Yeah, something weird.
Wow, that's strange.
And then the second duel, you had Monster winning again. Obviously, that's what happens when you don't lose. Team 24 second, Lady SNI third. Nice colors, Lady SNI.
Yeah.
And Derby girls fourth. Yeah, Lady S and I. Ooh, Alyssa Derrick on the all tournament team. A little shout out for our favorite, the Gazelle.
I
Still
saw her
doing
playing
well.
short, then I saw her playing the first. She just moves around everywhere.
Can you imagine having her at first?
That's probably should be her best spot.
Fuck.
That's
Your
a
infielders are
quite
just looking like,
target.
cool, I'm just going to throw it over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And again, you put your athletes at first. We
Oh
take
yeah,
care of
brother.
them. Yeah, I'll look into getting somebody from Monster on maybe next week and talk about it. I didn't really pay attention to shit this weekend. I had the family up here. We had the shower for the baby on Sunday, so I was all out on softball this weekend.
I was all in, man.
Rufex,
I had the weekend off. I was all in softball. I paid the $10. I was all in. I had that on the TV.
How many times did it cut out on you?
About 7 million.
Yeah, I tried to watch some of the games, and it was just like it just stops.
And it sucks too when you're using the app on the Fire Stick because you gotta fucking turn it back on.
I do it on my phone, and I try to just like
mirror it,
and
Yeah.
like it doesn't work. And that's not an excuse for it cutting out because it cuts out when I watch it on my phone too.
It cuts out nonstop.
Cuts out on everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
Middle
even
of
when you're
that
using
bat.
the app on the phone, it cuts out.
Mhm.
I mean, on the TV, it cuts out. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was weird because we had some fun with that in their group chat there.
Yeah.
But that's too bad. So, and then did you watch any of the men?
Yeah, I did. I watched a little bit of it. I tried to watch straight play a little bit. One of the guys who was playing on our C team got a tryout this weekend with them, and he's trying out with them. He's going again in Arizona. So I watched a little bit. So obviously Streets is on the team, so I watched them a little bit. Tried to watch LSR. They went 0-2, so I didn't get to watch them. I watched a little bit of the Sports Reach guys. I watched the Chosen guys.
That talk about bumping LSR to AA dies real quick when you go 0-4-2.
Tight buttholes. Things
That's
change a
tough.
little bit. Yeah, and they lost to a B team. I think they lost to like a Texas B team. I don't know.
Wow.
But you also saw Beachy come in second in this tournament too.
Yeah,
Yep.
but J-Ro, they lost 11-10.
We're just talking about how many fucking home runs there were, and now you're talking about a 21-run game?
11-10, I'm pretty sure they lost.
It's good pitching.
That's
Real good pitching.
Ball was heavy.
They're channeling their inner mooch.
That's
from
wild.
Yeah. Dude, there was a couple games. I think there was one game that was 8-4.
Jesus Christ, seriously.
I swear to God, unless I saw I was dreaming, I'm gonna have to look it up.
I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to find it.
Wow. No, Rufex went out and won. That's not a surprise, I would say. I think Juneau losing like they did was probably a surprise. They lost early.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it like I feel like that team
they're struggling, man.
But they also lost to Nitro in the losers bracket, so that sucks. Who do they lose to in the winners?
Straight play. Yeah.
So I mean,
2 AAs.
Those are two good teams.
I think Beachy's going to the championship game is a surprise.
Here's one: Classic Glass versus Primetime, 15-8. That's low scoring. Here it is.
There's a couple of 12-11s.
JBL versus West Point, 10-5.
10-5, yeah.
There it is. That's what it was. Those are 2 AA teams, 10-5.
Classic Glass had a good bounce back after the duel, though, didn't they?
Yeah, the West Point game against Future One's 11-4.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like some of these games just don't make sense at all.
And they were hitting the pro. They weren't hitting the hardcore. They were hitting pro M's, but still, like it's still a really good ball. So.
Right, they're basically 300-foot fields with a million home runs.
They played 3-11. I heard.
Huge. Is that where our boy the cowboy is? The Texas cowboy, the gas station cowboy, JP.
That's where he was last year.
I think he's back with him.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Selling real estate and fucking playing with the future ones. Throwing out that Texas tea.
Joel, there's no way that Juneau's gonna go AA. They're gonna have to cut half their team. Too many points.
That sucks though, just because
broken.
Yeah. Because they're What did they do in the Hall of Fame duel?
Not much.
It wasn't very good,
No,
right?
awful. JoJo rumor. Oh, maybe he's going to be going to maybe he's going to be going to Sonny's. They need some help.
But yeah, it's it'll be interesting to see what happens. It's just kind of that's been a tough start for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know Beachy's I-57 roofing, right? That's a big step. That's a big step for them. They've been playing well.
They're a good team, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then going down and making that nice run.
They're in the major now. They made the major. That's how important these tournaments are.
Well, but what was it? Top 18. So you got to just be you just can't be in the bottom 6.
Yeah.
Right? Is that where it?
And the way things are looking, you just can't be in the bottom 2.
Right. How did our boys from up here look? Well, some of our boys from up here.
They look good. I mean, fucking Gary was just whacking solo home runs. They hit a lot of solos. They should have beat Legends. They were up a bunch and they lost. And they beat a B team, and then they lost to Primetime. They're going to be fine.
Yeah, Primetime's good this year too.
Their offense is good. They just got to sure up some of the solos into 2-run or 3-run home runs. They'll be fine. They got to get my boy Mikey Anderson some pants that fit. He had some sweatpants on this weekend.
How did our dumb young kid do? Good old Vandy.
Vandy wasn't there. He was sick. I heard he was in the hospital.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what Mark said. Yeah, he wasn't there because that's the first thing I text Mark. I said, "Where's Vandy?" He goes, "He's sick." So I think he said he might have been in the hospital. I don't remember what he said.
Vandy's all right.
If Vandy was there, he would have fucking hit 900. So it doesn't matter. Yeah,
you know,
kid's
another day for the fucking kid.
Yeah, he's unbelievable.
Oh shit. We had a ton of stuff going on up here too. A lot of stuff going on here. And here's what I'm excited about. I think this is one of the things I'm very excited about this year. One is men's C in the Northeast, but the second is the women's B. Really C and above. Like with these teams up here and what's going on, the way the ball up here has grown. I mean, I forget the Sharks are women's B because of last year at Worlds. They got bumped.
There's a lot of women's B teams up in our area.
Yeah, I tried to watch a little of the Sharks game, but the camera angle was terrible. The umpire was getting in the way.
5 women's B in that tournament.
I saw I saw one
5.
One stream this weekend where it was backwards again. Everyone was running the third.
Jeez, man, that turkey trot tournament already.
They're just trying to have fun. Let the kids play.
Here's the thing, guys, ladies and gentlemen. We have you covered again. Like we've gone over this.
This is my thing now too. If you're gonna stream a lot, you can get a GoPro, and it's fucking awesome. You go live right onto YouTube. It's so much better than using your damn phone. The GoPros are cheap these days.
Yeah, but the batteries fly. Like they don't hold.
No,
you got to change batteries like every game. But here's the thing: all you have to do is follow Bringit's 4 easy step infographic here, and we've got you fucking covered. It's all there for you. We've done it online. We've shown you. I keep posting it to these bad streams. If you see a bad stream, shun them and send them our way. Send them this infographic.
Jero, it's looking like this might be debunked. It looks like AZ used a GoPro all weekend.
How many batteries did you have?
I don't know. I mean, you can.
Oh, so you can go. I didn't know you can go right live on your Facebook with a GoPro then.
Yeah, I think with certain GoPros you can. So the newer ones, I'm pretty sure you can.
These 2 batteries.
Oh boy.
2 batteries. He's just swapping back and forth.
Oh,
and I think the battery died in the championship game.
Oh, what a great time to have a fucking battery died.
But he swapped it. They finished it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. GoPro. I fucking clicked on the paid ad.
I almost bought one for when I go fishing, but I never did it.
I tell you what, Snides, I want to hang out in your pocket. You're saying they're fucking cheap now. You know, the Hero 12 Black plus the accessory bundle, it's only a cheap $450.
No, I thought you'd
He's
get
got
one
a
for
government job.
yeah, right. I thought you can get one for $150.
It's a guy named Frank. He's at the Costco.
What trunk are you buying that out of? the 10 you can buy for $230. Oh no, I tell you what, I would fucking love this. Like if we could do a GoPro and then just have like 2-3 batteries, keep charging the batteries and use that, and then not use the fucking phone and hook everything up through it. Like that would be fucking amazing.
How does the GoPro connect to the internet?
You can just like your phone.
But yeah. Or you could probably use maybe a hotspot. I don't know.
Well, you use a hotspot, like you just connect it to your phone.
Right. Okay. So we would need one of those still.
I have a hotspot.
Well, a phone.
You've had a hotspot this entire time.
Yeah. You had 2
Like,
pairs of gloves.
But your
Thank you
phone's
for the
got
reference.
a hotspot. Like, well, no, Coco, you still don't have unlimited anything. So
My phone has a hotspot. It doesn't mean that I have the data to use it. You're right. I barely have data to use the internet at home.
You're running out. Put a quarter in the router.
I just disappear from the screen for a minute.
Gone. But no, I don't know. That GoPro is probably. I mean, I've looked at it so many fucking times. I just don't want to spend that amount of money. Like that's not cheap.
It
Was
$450.
Just use all the money that we got when we were allegedly streaming for that organization.
Cool. We will have to do that for 400 more years to buy one of these. No, but you know what? Maybe we do look into that.
Well, maybe we do a couple bat raffles.
I like that idea. Maybe a
We're just
Louisville
booming
bat
now.
raffle, an Anarchy bat raffle. Thanks to everybody that keeps using our code, by the way. Louisville Slugger over at sluggerslowpitch.com, BIP21, Anarchy. What is it? Anarchy bats?
Yeah.
50 off, bring it pod.
Yeah, you guys got more sales than I do on that.
Look at that. See?
I know people.
I mean, who are you anyway?
I'll
Does
go.
that mean we get a bat? We got a bat named after us?
I buy the bats with my login when people look. I don't.
Here we go.
Here it is.
He uses our login.
You
No, I
don't
bet
want
you
to
if you
be. You
look
don't
at
want to be below us anymore, huh?
If you look at my login sales, it's a lot better than my clicks on our dashboard.
It doesn't. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you're driving traffic. It just means you like to swing bats. 450 of them in a year.
I swear the next one's gonna work.
Snyder goes through 40 bats in a BP session. He's like, it's done.
We got some more coming out Friday.
I saw that, and I'll say this: I tested my magic mic last night, and I've been smashing on that thing.
255.
The side that I've been smashing on was like 270.
Tell you, I swung mine for the first time last night. I tell you what, I didn't do with it. Smashed.
We got some nice ones coming out Friday.
Yeah, a couple of the ice cream ones, right? That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
And
the teaser had like the little logos.
Evan, we do have senior bats.
Some of the older people in the comment section are asking about senior bats here.
So when I hit with Dustin the other weekend, I bring out the magic mic and I hit one that doesn't reach the infield. But Dustin just starts yelling, "If you need any more examples of why you swing Anarchy, look at him." And we're back. Dustin still has nothing nice to say.
And then I let Teddy swing mine last night. I get it tested at the league.
So your bat has a sticker and mine doesn't?
Yeah, my bat has a sticker for Teddy and his team, so they can use it whenever.
Love it.
Yeah. And he popped out twice, and I was like, "Give me that bat! You're fucking killing my sales right now."
He told me he could hit it out with a rolled newspaper, so I bought a bundle of newspapers for him.
That DHH rule is it's gonna be tough for some people in that league.
Yep, some people have struggled to keep track of it.
Dustin, did you swing your streets last night at all?
I've swung my streets a few times. It's heavy, dude. That bat's heavy.
Ooh.
That 1 ounce end load
like a
is
baseball bat?
heavy. Yeah, it's a heavy ass bat, and it's nice and stiff.
I'm gonna try mine on Thursday.
I love
could
it.
say the same.
It's good.
I'm nice and stiff and very heavy. No, I'm just heavy. All right. So, talking about this women, the one thing I don't
Where
like.
were
I mean,
we?
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got into they had the women's spring training. I think it was a 3-game guarantee. Fine, whatever. I don't hate it. They were in Vernon, Connecticut, so not a bad place. You had teams pretty much local: New Hampshire, Mass, Connecticut, Rhode Island. So you had New England teams. I did see, and then on the D side, you had New York. That's Showbiz, baby. Fucking love the women's game.
That's their team name.
Yes, that's Showbiz, baby. Plus, you had the Rally Pigs, like home invaders, lock them up. The women's game fucks. Like, they do such a great job with these team names. It's just awesome. But being in Vernon,
I love
I
Vernon.
wish I've never been there. I just wish it wasn't pool play into single, but I don't
That's
know when it
everything
started.
now.
I'd love that.
You like that?
I don't hate
Why?
it.
Why?
Why? It makes the tournament. You get more. It feels like you get more games, and the tournament goes by quicker.
A couple teams get more games.
I like that it makes every
teams
game matter.
Right. So all teams get three games.
Right, but most teams should be getting 3 games unless you go 0-2. So you're
I
rewarding
get that.
You're rewarding the sucky teams.
Right now in the season, it makes sense to get more games. I'd
you go into
rather
it
have more
knowing
games.
that.
Because I mean, what does a double elimination tournament look like to the winners in this? Three or 4 games?
It's the same amount of
The
games.
same amount of games.
Yeah.
Right?
So
It equals
I'll
the
tell
same amount of
you,
games.
winner in this tournament was New Hampshire Legacy. They went 4-0, so they probably lost
Differential
a
of
game.
8.8.
It's pretty good.
The differential is real good.
That's the old Belowy team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah.
One of our friends of the
They
podcast.
won They won GSL A Worlds last year.
Yeah.
Right? And they're a B team again. So
What'd you say, Coco?
Molly Hamill hit a home run over the fence.
Molly Hamill with a home run?
Unless she lied, but
No, I
I
saw
don't
it
trust
too.
Connecticut people.
I saw it posted somewhere too.
But I can't wait to watch this division. I mean, I'm curious. I think early in the year, I agree with you, right? Early in the year, like when we played that NIT here with that rain, I would have been fine with a quick little pool play into a single elimination. See you later. Early in the year, I think maybe once you get past like the Beast Firecracker, I don't want to see single elimination tournaments. But I think like April, May, I'm fine with it.
I actually like the way that they do it at the PIF, where if you win your pool, you play all the other winners, and then everyone else goes into single elimination.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Ooh. So you win your pool. So like pool A winner plays pool D winner.
Yeah, there's 4 pools at the PIF, and the top 4 teams that win their pools go to their bracket. The losers drop down into the other bracket. Everybody else is just put into a single elimination bracket.
Yeah, it's like everyone starts in the losers bracket except for those 4 pool winners.
I think there's only one championship game though. So like you could be in the winners bracket and lose the championship, and you come in second.
That happens in baseball tournaments too, where the championship doesn't matter if the team had lost a game before or not.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that too.
I
Just
see
we're
it-
not used to it.
It just makes it so it's one game. I mean, sometimes playing that second game sucks anyway.
Yeah.
5 hours from
It's
home.
like it's like 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night. You're like, all right, can we just be co-champs like they did this weekend?
Well, real quick, let's rattle this off. Hey, Kayla Riley, tournament MVP, defensive tournament MVP was my other wife, Vanessa Pascal. Also, V is doing her own camera, her own photography business this year. So Vanessa Pascal, and of course I don't have it in front of me.
Way to work through that, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Way to work. She's doing her own camera this year.
She's
photography.
She's using a camera for something this year. It is Lead the Pack Productions. So she doesn't have a page. It doesn't look like. So just go to Vanessa Pascal. She is going to. She'll hook you up. But just nice. I love V. She's my girl. Defensive tournament MVP. And congratulations to New Hampshire Legacy. They played Grip It and Rip It in the finals. But this C team made a fucking run. This Vaca. They beat the Storm in the first tournament. Didn't know who this team was. They're out of Lawrence. Ashley Grassini's on it. That was just the one I remembered off the top of my head. Brittany Cheney, Jordan Hillier, Tara McCann, like Nicole McCready. There's a lot of good fucking players on this team. So I'm very curious to see how this Vaca does in the C division for the women's, because they're going to have to play more opens in B. So, yeah. Anyway, congrats, ladies. Looking forward. Can't wait to watch it.
Is that just a playoff Vaca as in like a cow?
Mm-hmm.
Like calling myself cows?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that Spanish for cow?
VACA, yeah, Vaca.
Well, there you go, VAKA.
KA, right. That's a nice accent.
Are you do you need to take a little like emergency? Are you okay, honey?
No, I told you, dude. That voice. I even tried to be quiet today. I like didn't. I was like, guys, do this over here on your own. I had a big podcast I had to get back to.
Oh shit. And then real quick, the women's D. Who won it? Rally Pigs won it 4-1. Tessa Cody was the tournament MVP, and the defensive tournament MVP was Alyssa Zargos from the Home Invaders. Lock your husbands up before they steal them. But so real quick, just wanted to give them a little love. But I'm really curious about seeing above as usual. But it looks like the D division may be growing down south, which is good. Jimmy Dogs down in Stamford, a fucking place nobody in Connecticut and New England wants to fucking drive to except for people that live in like Norwich.
So they were sending some videos in our group chat of the drunk crackheads at the field. They were hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah, Waddy posted one of those on, I think, on his story today.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. A guy went down. They were like cheering the guy on. They were like, no, don't let him know. Oh, no.
I guess they were like there. They were there all day. Like, when you go to Stanford, you know what you're getting yourself into.
The one time I played in Stanford, I think there was a shooting.
Yep.
Yeah.
During the firecracker, right?
No. This was
different
during COVID year. Coco, you were with me. It was when I hit into 48 double plays.
That was a regular tournament that year, and I did not go to Stanford because that's fucking
school. You couldn't leave the fucking state.
Yes,
I remember that
because it was supposed to be in New York.
Yep.
We were at the Plex, and they're like, "There's a shooting at the field, and there's a tournament going on."
If you go to Stanford, go to Old Colony Grill Pizza.
Oh,
Old Colony Grill, get a hot oil pizza and get the fuck out of there. I don't know. Here, I mean, obviously, Empire not doing much is definitely a big fucking surprise. 2-2, right?
Needing a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got run ruled twice, which I think that's gonna be yeah. I think you expect that team to win this tournament, right?
You would expect to see PF and the Empire at the end.
I feel like they had PF all last year, but PF's been rolling this year.
Dude,
looks like Empire either run ruled a team or got run ruled.
The championship game, like it was a close game. PF put up 16. AZ got back in it. They put up fucking 10. It was like close game, and then PF just
It's like 41-19 at one point or something like that.
That inning they came back in, so they were up 3 in the fourth. Then they put up 13 whatever it was on one home run, and then AZ went quiet, and then PF came back in and put up another big fucking crooked number on one home run. Unfucking real. So I know you like to. I know you give them hell, and in Snyder, you guys have been kind of on them. I'm a PF kind of. I like PF. I like Rob. I hope PF bounces back and we see some shit from them this year. This is the first tournament. I know they've played before, but like, I'm not getting too horny on them. But I do want to see these guys do well. I like when PF does well.
I like them too, but they were where they're supposed to be in the C tournament. I mean, what else is there to say about it?
Well,
They are a below average B team and they're a really really good C team. There's one guy holding one guy. Let's do one guy holding them from playing C. One guy. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, now there's like 15.
right, but I'm saying they've had one guy holding them from playing C. They would make a run at C Worlds. They could win C Worlds. B
Oh, yeah.
Worlds is
I
going
hope
to be
so.
a little bit harder for them to win. They're a really really good C team. They're a below average B team.
yeah.
What do you think they need in B?
What do they need in B?
Yeah.
I love the guys that they have. I like them as people and softball players, but they have a couple of guys who are not B players. They're not even C players. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. But so but because I look at them and I'm like, do they need power? Do you think that that's what they need when they get down to Florida?
I don't
Is
know.
it a defensive thing? Like,
Having Ant there is gonna help. I mean, he fucking
and he wasn't even
rushes
there
the
this
ball.
weekend, right?
Yeah, he's not going to be there for a while. I just think that they have a couple of spots where they can improve, and if they do, that they could make a run. But you look, the B teams are good everywhere else, man. Look at Bologna last year. They struggled
Right.
Which
everywhere
version?
but the original team. They struggled everywhere but New England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Even in like ASA, they did
Mhm.
which tournaments that they typically do well in.
yeah. Chucky,
Well-
I know there's three of you, but really it's been Joe Yankee for 2 years while you guys have had to fucking play B. All right, Chucky? Okay.
I'll be curious to see what is it? Not next weekend, the weekend after the 18th.
The shootout.
The 3 weekends. I'll be very
Mhm.
curious. I'm hoping to be able to get down there and broadcast. Because I want to go down and see it. I just gotta, talk to the pregnant wife and see what she says. But I'm hoping to go down because I am curious. I'm with you. Like whatever. It's the Jimmy Dogs, awesome Memorial Tournament. Great event.
They have to
I'm
move it.
curious. I'm curious to see what PF looks like at the shootout. And after the shootout, then we can really start talking about some teams in the area. Like, I'm very excited to see what AZ does this year. Hopefully you don't do what you did most of last year. Can you guys actually have some success throughout the year?
We'll
Because
see.
you did well at Worlds.
Yeah.
Empire, are they going to fucking do that again? I don't know.
No,
Is
I
that
think
who they
you're-
are? Like,
I think
doubt it.
you're going to see some stuff
moves.
some stuff pan out for them. They need to get. I mean, Froggy ain't the best coach, so I think once they get some coaching going on and they pan out, this is what your role is. This is what stuff's going to be. This is how things are going to go. They're going to be fine.
What I do like, and what I am very curious to see, is a team that probably caught some people around here by surprise. I don't think they had a great year last year. The Chiefs. Looks like the Chiefs had some nice pickups.
Chiefs are
JSI.
good. I think they got the same. I think they have the same team.
They picked up Nico,
Nico and Sedlak.
and they got Sedlak too.
I think everybody else is.
And everybody else on that team is the same. Yeah.
Yeah. That big old fucking first baseman, their leadoff hitter, he kills the ball.
Who is that?
I don't know.
Oh, they got Buddha. They got Buddha. So just listen. If you're ever wondering where the Chiefs are playing, just look for the fucking karaoke. bars.
I don't know the kid's name, but he's their little chubby leadoff hitter. He kills it.
So you started with the big lefty to now this little
I
small
don't even
leadoff hitter.
I don't even know if he's lefty. I just know he kills the ball.
Really?
Yeah, he gets on first or second and says runner, and they get him a runner.
Christopher Rave.
I don't know his name.
He's a lefty. He's marked as a first baseman, and we typically don't put shortstops. But this one, when I was looking at the bracket, I liked it because I think I jumped on the Chiefs a lot last year.
Yeah, they were good.
Because the year before that, they were very good. So it's nice to see them come out. They beat PF 29-24. Then they lost to AZ 16-4, and then lost to PF 19-15. So like some tight games that they lost to PF. And they beat the shit out of Checking 29-10. Holy shit.
Chucky had a rough weekend.
Yeah,
Got a rough go at it.
not as bad as season.
See, that's not their team. They're gonna pick up.
They had nobody. I know. I was talking to Eli. He had his baby shower this weekend.
But they still had a really good team. But again, it's not their team.
Right.
I hate that shit.
I agree. Like, I don't.
Why get in the tournament?
Yeah.
That's exactly why we are not playing this coming weekend. It's like, if you can't get your guys, don't play.
Well, and it's funny. I think looking at the bracket, it looks like we're going to play a team from Rhode Island that hasn't played yet. Weren't there some tournaments in Rhode Island that C teams could have gotten in?
Nah, they got rained out.
They got rained out.
Yeah.
I think they were probably in that anyway. But Cal, I'm just fucking with you, buddy. So, the AZ guys got a little. They were the only team that put in the all tourneys. Hummer with his. When's his senior back coming out?
I don't know.
It's just in the fucking know and you don't know.
I don't even know if he's getting one.
I thought he announced it.
I don't think so.
Oh, never mind. He's just he's a senior pro.
Yeah.
All right, then fuck.
Finger post
exclusive on Bring It Podcast.
Thought I saw a Facebook post. We'll edit that one. Coco, yell at it like you used to.
Hummer was 15.
No. I got yelled at once for it.
Hummer was 15 for 15 this weekend at 40-something years old.
Brennan Jeffrey was the not Brennan Jeffrey. Yeah, Brennan was the co-MVP for PF. So, congratulations to Hummer and Brennan.
It's 15 for 15. Good. Why didn't he get up more?
Wait, Hummer went 15 for 15?
Yep.
Not bad for a fucking geriatric.
Yeah, he can barely run these days.
Here's the question.
How long does it take him to recover?
No, he's fine. Dude, he played 2 games Sunday morning, 40 and over.
So you always see Hummer and Gary together, right? They're always together. Does Hummer take power? Like, does Gary give Hummer power? Is that kind of like it's like the energy rock?
You think Gary has power?
No, I'm talking about like the energy and like, is that how, like, how like you have the machines, like the Power Rangers? Is that Gary and Hummer?
Hummer gives Gary the power to make it all day.
Maybe we got a smile at a Gary Burdett there.
What Hummer are we talking? I mean, obviously I know we're talking about, but we keep saying Hummers. Hummer gives power, and I was like, Hummers do something.
Well, when you're in the Costco parking lot for $7.50,
we're back.
The Hummer is really powerful. How much
You're
are the
getting
Hummers down there in the
overcharged.
Costco parking lot in Jacksonville?
I don't know. Probably free.
We have to pay taxes up here.
You pay $1 per tooth.
Oh, Jesus. And then what do we got here? The fucking Vermontish. The Vermont Amish again.
At the D?
Yeah.
You had you guys had we had the D
the D Jimmy Dogs too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
Yeah. The Whalers won that. They're local guys to me.
Connecticut boys, yeah.
Yeah.
LAS in second, yeah.
Like this, LAS came in second, your C team, Dustin.
Yeah, C teams didn't do well in the D tournaments this weekend.
No, they did not.
Oh, what's that mean? So the LAS didn't do well, the Jimmy Dogs.
Yeah, and all I did was I asked Coco. I asked Coco where the Spartans were this weekend.
Right. I'm not that guy. I saw my name on
I know.
all that, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? I finally get people responding to mine, and it's Dustin, me and fucking Dustin. And even as my podcast co-host,
yeah.
Now they know my real name.
Now they know your real name. Yeah, you've been outed. But I mean,
talk.
No, I can't.
This Spartans team shouldn't be going 0-2 in a Taunton tournament. Granted, they had to play the Wolfpack, who came in 4th place, and they played Hiley, who that was their only win, was against Spartans. So I mean,
maybe they had a bad home
trip
runs
to fucking go 1 and 2. Oh boy.
Bad home runs. They scored 21 in yeah, I guess that's possible.
We would ask them, but Dustin's too busy pissing them off, so they won't talk to us.
That's fine. I could,
Is
dude.
that
They
why
shouldn't
Bones
be
didn't talk to me last night.
They shouldn't be playing. They shouldn't be playing D.
Bones did say something to me. He's like, "Oh, now you got something to talk about tonight or tomorrow." And I was like, "Dude, don't be mad at me. I just said that where were you?"
He probably also threw out, "You're the best."
He didn't. It was the first time he's ever not said that
Oh,
to
that's
me.
how you know he's mad.
You know
He was. He was mad. He was angry. But yeah, I mean, if you're essentially a team with guys who they all have pretty decent experience and they've played in C tournaments, they've played C, they've been bumped to C. They have guys who could play C that are ranked D.
But could play
This
C
is bad.
versus ranked D, like ranked D that could play C is different than C guys that are playing D and not chips. So like I'm looking at this roster. AB is a C chip.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to look like, Whalen's a C chip.
I don't know.
Dassault,
Is he?
Yeah. Dassault
He
and
is?
Starkey
Pretty sure he is.
absolutely should be playing C, but they
could.
haven't yet. They could. They don't need to because they're still D players. They're still ranked D. Matt Robinson's D. Bones got bumped to C but got reclassed, which I think is
Twice.
the right place.
Twice.
But Bones, I love you the best.
I get
but
it.
Bones is in a C guy.
Curly auto bumped in 2022 to C.
Yeah, but Curly's older than Hummer.
50.
I just love as a lefty. I love that he doesn't even it makes lefty cheaters look like they are fucking playing the game the right way. He just flips it about 112 feet and it's gorgeous.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys on here who have been bumped to C from 2018 on.
Well, I can see 2018. That's fucking 6 years ago. But
Yeah, 2018 is one guy, and it was Murderer's Row guy.
Is that Jason?
Yep.
I don't think he wasn't even a starter.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying. I don't necessarily. This isn't a roster where I'm like. I think it's because you look at like Starkey and KD, and it's like, yeah, those guys absolutely could be playing C, but they've never. It's like Matt Stairs playing fucking E.
Yeah, but it's the same thing if you look at the LAS team, Bobby's team. They should be a C team.
Should they? Should
And
they be playing C,
realistically,
or do they have like guys that should be C.
They
reclassed.
They came in second in nationals to Titans. They should have been.
I know, but that's not the
be
rule.
C. It used to be a
right,
rule.
but so in 2015 to like 2018, if you came top 5 in nationals, like you were finding a way to a national auto bump.
Yep.
If
And
you didn't do
I
well
like
in
that
games.
rule. If you're in that championship game at nationals and in the Northeast where it's 65,
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yep.
It's not
And
a rule.
Really,
Top 4 teams every year should get bumped for nationals, D and above.
yeah, when there's 51
to be-
teams in it, of
yeah.
course, yeah, you have to win some games to be top,
Mhm.
to be placing in that. All I said was this team really should never be going 0-2 in a D tournament in the Northeast.
No.
Ever.
Are they playing this weekend?
I don't know. I don't know how.
Probably there's three D tournaments that you can get in. I'm sure.
I don't know half those guys, but
I agree. Like Dustin, I 100% agree with you. This team should never go 0-2. Should never go 0-2. I don't care what the fucking draw is. Spartans, I look at them as a very good team. I'm not as crazy about them being like they're a C team playing D like you are, and that's fine. We can disagree. But I agree with you 100% that this team should not be going 0-2. Unless if they have nobody of their, like they have 4 of their normal guys, and then it's back to why are you playing?
Right. It doesn't look like they have very many guys. Even
no, I think there's only 12 guys.
12 guys. Yeah. So it's not like.
So,
Yeah. That's all I was saying, guys. Use it for bulletin board material or whatever, locker room material. You should be doing better than 0-2. You're a better team than that. I'm sorry that I called you out on Facebook, but also I'm not sorry.
Why are you? Don't fucking apologize. Don't be.
Man, he's losing weight.
Soft.
He cut his hair. He's getting fucking soft.
No, he's not losing weight. He's getting fuckable. Like, oh my god, that
Yeah,
selfie you sent us.
Real quick, what the
You
fuck?
like that? You like that?
Yeah,
I thought I opened up J Rose Reddit.
Could have been. Could have been.
It probably is now.
I like that you get your voice back like randomly.
It's
Like
coming
my
through.
my internet, my voice, they just come and go, and I hope it's at the same time.
You need some hot tea and some honey, my man. I'll get your voice back.
So 2 things here before we dive into the Vermontish. I want to see this Apex team, this Apex Q44 team, play. Oh, they got
Who's that?
Jacques. It's a D team. They made a nice little run this weekend. I think it's just a bunch of
These guys have been
together.
No, these guys have been doing.
Have they?
It's Bean, Matt McCourt. I've seen. It's like the old Marvel team, Coco. It's like a few of those guys. They always seem to put a team together, whether
Some of
it's
the best
C or
uniforms
D.
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
they
like
got a good little
it's a
team.
bunch of those guys.
Okay. McCourt got bumped to C in 2021. You're gonna raise hell there.
Oh, they got a guy. Yeah,
21.
They got a B guy, 2 B guys.
He's the
yeah.
dude who's playing.
Bean played for Bad Beat in 2020.
McCourt was the
One
one who
tournament.
used to play on
Left
He used to
field.
play on
South Shore. Yeah. There's a few South Shore guys on here.
He used to be a pitcher.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever went up with them to C or B.
No, I don't think he did. Maybe, I don't know. I
But I'm
remember him.
curious. Like, I know there's a couple guys on this team that been playing against myself for the last couple of years. Jelly, JD,
Oh, yeah, they got the
Jacques.
they got the old center fielder from South Shore too, the lefty. Andrew.
Bean. Yeah,
That's I don't know. I don't know
Bean.
his name. Yeah.
That's Bean. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say his last name.
Why
I
didn't
just
you
call
bring
him
that
Bean.
up already, Dustin?
Is the last
So-
name?
Oh yeah, these guys.
These guys are good. These guys for D, they're going to be really good.
There are a lot of old South Shore guys. I remember the Orr dude too. He played on that team.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing these guys. I know a couple of those guys, good dudes on that team. So just and I've heard about them. This team, I haven't had a chance to see them. So it'll be good. And they had a good run until the fucking Vermontish fucking show up out of left field. They finished their maple syrup. The tapping of the trees in Vermont. The fucking Adirondack chairs for the Vermontish were built, and the boys showed up in Taunton and made a run through the fucking losers bracket.
Wow.
These Green Mountain boys, I am so
Whoa.
fucking horny on them.
Look at their fucking runs scored.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
18.8. They fuck it, and no one else came close.
Jesus Christ.
162 runs? 169 runs?
69, yeah.
Holy shit.
Ayo.
Another good, yeah, not to take away from it.
8.6 differential.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wolfpack also ran through the losers bracket, it looks like, too.
Yeah, I think they both won a game and lost
pretty-
the next one or something like that. 1-2 and lost.
Jeez.
But this is what I kind of was wondering what was going to happen with the GMB
Dude,
boys,
Look at
with
their
the
last
GM boys. Just like
look at their last 4 games. 20-6, 21-10, 18-3, 24-14. They beat the shit out of everybody in the last 4 games.
Yep.
Holy
Yeah.
They double dipped Apex in a combined score of 42-17.
Even their game before that,
18-8. They won a tight one, 18-17. And then
19-9.
yep. I was looking at that this weekend.
Yeah. What did they lose by?
They lost
They
by
lost
7.
7, 18-11.
and then they
now-
run ruled their first game against Woo City Wolfpack, which is also
Yeah.
pretty,
MP Sports
I mean-
Cars is a good team too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that'll be
Yeah,
that'll be good this
I
year.
like that the MP and Ville
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of merger. I like that. It makes sense.
That
But
was
then
a-
again, they ran into the Wolfpack, who was on the other side of the losers bracket, who made a run.
that was an ass kicking at the end of that tournament.
Yeah, that to turn it on. I mean, almost every game they won outside of one was a run roll.
When you're
Yeah.
20, you don't get as tired.
That's how young they are.
I don't know.
Silent-
They
you know,
just
I know
look,
you
you
know-
look it.
You don't know this kid, Silas Murray? Actually, do you know him?
You talking to
He's
me?
been Snide, sorry.
I
I'm
don't
looking
know.
at you. I think you just know I'm looking at you.
I'm
so he's
looking
a
at the roster.
He's an infielder. He gets a fucking runner for this team, and he's the guy running for most people most times. He's the one getting a runner on this fucking team. He's me
Really?
on the Green Mountain Boys,
Yeah. So he's 27.
and he's old
26.
on this team.
26. Let's see.
Meanwhile, by the way, fucking Silas Murray showed up at fucking league last night. He's on base. I fucking get a hit. I get to first. I'm looking to get my fucking runner. I turn around. Silas got the fucking runner because he played 9 games and then turned around and played like another fucking 8. I'm like, the fucking kid is maybe the size of my right leg. He's the one getting the runner. I'll tell you, I have not stopped laughing about it though. Fucking Silas Murray getting it'd be like Coco getting a fucking runner.
I'm probably hurt if I played 8 or 9 games, so I might get it.
Yeah, so they're in their. There's a couple kids in their early, like 22, 23, and then everyone else is in like their mid to late 20s. Got a couple of guys that are one guy that's 30, one guy that's 34.
That's super young softball.
Yeah.
I'm very curious because we're getting horny on them right now, right? What are they going to look like when we get like the Beast is going to be the big one?
Are they coming to the Firecracker?
I'm going to assume so. I mean, right now they're number 2 in nationally. I mean, Jesus Christ, USSSA's been posting power rankings since fucking January 8th. It's like fucking slow down. But they've now had back-to-back good showings in tournaments.
Maybe we can buy them a GoPro. They can live stream their games. I don't know if they have.
They've tried live streaming their games, and they were fucking sideways, upside down. I sent them the picture too because these kids got to figure it out.
We're young, dumb, and like to run bases, boys. Hey, it's fucking working so far.
Somebody has to.
So this is the Jobin painting team.
Yeah.
That's what
Some
it is.
guys, yeah. There's like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah.
There's a good amount.
The pitchers on that team?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
It's a different pitcher who's equally Delphia or something like that.
Yeah, Ty Delphia.
Yeah, who's equally as good defensively.
He's
an anorexic pitcher.
He looked good in Merrimack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're starting. I feel like you're starting to see that a lot, like pitchers with like outfielder builds, like just super like tall, skinny guys.
Those are the hardest
Are you
guys
now trying to say you have an outfielder build?
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm a shortstop now.
Yeah, I am a shortstop. On turf,
Yes.
on dirt, I'm like a second baseman.
It's worked for the Amish, so the Vermontish are following suit with the skinny, position player builds on the.
Well, there's the kid from Eagle Paint too. Was kind of like that.
He's
last year
really
at Worlds.
good.
And that kid was really good.
I went up to him after the game. I said, "Hey, man," I said,
I think he was lefty too.
Yeah, I said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it because you got a bright future. He's like 21, 22 years old.
Really?
He was really, really good. I told him he was pitching C last year.
C.
I said, if someone doesn't get a hold of you in the next year or two, I will, because he's good. He was really good.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But no, it's exciting and fun when you see a team like this come out of left field. First off, it's nice to see a team back in Vermont, right? But you see a team like this come out of left field in a sense where, you get all these new teams you don't really know. And then you see them just kind of show up and swing their fucking
they're kicking
young
ass,
cocks
man.
all over. Yeah.
Part of it's also changing their name just threw me off. It made me do research, and I wasn't ready for it.
I don't like how it doesn't show like where can you see like their besides like their in class record? Where the fuck you can't even find that shit anymore?
They're 12-1 in class.
Yeah. They've only played in class.
So also, are they
right there at the
playing
top
up?
of the page?
Yeah. Are they playing in the C this coming weekend? Do we know that?
No, because they played 2 or 3 weekends.
2 or 3 weekends in a row.
So their average run score is 18, allowing 10. So
that's sick.
That's a plus 8. That's really good. 10 runs in a fucking softball game.
How about this? The Bean Shooters out of Long Island have a better differential. 9.6. They're 17.5 and allowing 7.9. I don't know what they've
in one tournament. This is 13. You're with the GMP.
Overall records 18-3. In class is 12-2.
That's why.
Okay.
They're Bean Shooters are 2-1 against C teams.
What's their D run scored versus allowed?
17.5 to 7.86. So almost 10.
7
Jeez.
runs?
Yeah, 9.6.
Jeez.
That's really good too.
They played 2 league tourneys, and then they've played 3 qualifiers. The Orange Hammer CD Early Bird went 4-1. The Orange Hammer Easter Classic 5-0, and then the
Who's on
Orange
that?
Hammer CD Season Kickoff 4-1.
Who's on that team?
The Bean Shooters.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up.
They were a team last year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The
2
name sounds
years ago,
familiar.
they were a very good E team, I think, right?
I thought, yeah. Bean Shooters
last year.
sounds like an E team. Yeah.
Last
I
year,
remember
they were
hearing
an
that.
E team.
Last year they were an E team.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's good.
Yeah, it is.
Let's not go too
That's
crazy.
fucking
Cool.
good.
I just looked
Real
at the
good.
top 25 for D, and Dream Worn is on there.
Yep, they got great unis last year at Worlds.
They have great haircuts.
Bean Shooters. Let's see who's on this team.
Great follow up there, Coco.
You're welcome.
It's an inside joke. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
we've
cool.
talked about that joke multiple times on
Yeah.
this
It-
show.
yeah.
I typically don't
It's
listen
Bring
to
It
the
Canon.
inside jokes too much. I forget the inside jokes quickly because I'm not a part of them. Someday I will be. That was you, asshole.
Yeah, this Bean Shooters team, they're all D&E players, which is good. Tyler Thesis is the only guy, but I don't think he's on their roster. No, he's not. So that's good. That's a basically an E team, D team.
I'm excited. I'm very excited to see kind of. I don't know, man. I think I'm finally getting the bug. Like playing was good last night. Going into league, I was just kind of like meh, and then I got to league. I was like, ooh, okay, this is fun. Now I'm like, fucking all right, let's go. Like getting around the boys again is the big thing.
Yeah, that always helps.
It's fucking huge. So, all right, now we head on over. What's the last one? Oh, the E tournament. So listen, we had the E tournament. We had E tournament in New Hampshire. I want to give a little love to the winners here, but I got a chance to talk to Fallensby. He's an umpire around here up in New Hampshire. And he was like, I asked him, I said, how'd the E tournament go? He goes, it was awesome. He goes, it was great. He goes, it felt like an E tournament. He goes, everything, you never felt like there was a team that shouldn't be here. So I think those chips of like being pushed to the D Elite worked. Like he's like, it didn't feel like there was any teams here that should be playing D versus it felt like a good classed tournament, which was nice to hear.
18 teams in that? Holy shit. That's crazy. That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to say something about umpires. The state of Connecticut needs to figure it the fuck out because there's no reason that those guys should have been doing 10 games in a row in Stanford.
Is that Richie?
Oh.
Richie and Timmy Hall.
Okay.
They did every game each on both those fields.
Oh. Richie did it back-to-back weekends because he did
They
that in New Hampshire too.
They got to figure it the fuck out. People need to either stop harassing these guys and get some more umpires because that's what it is. No one wants to deal with people's shit. And
That is
you're going to complain about the umpires. They're going to be tired 10 games in. They're not going to be on their A game. It's sad that that's what it's coming to.
Richie's going to try.
They did 10 fucking games each. They umped both fields from 8:00 in the morning until the championship game. That's not acceptable.
Jesus.
No, that's fucked.
That's 2 weekends in a row. And that's Snides, you said it the first thing. Stop giving the guy shit. Like we've talked about it. We had Heaven on here. They're having the same issue down in Georgia. Heaven's down in Georgia now fucking umpiring. Stop giving the guy shit. Stop treating them like pieces of shit. Like we don't play this game and we're getting in a Hickey's been on here and saying we're in a fucking real bad situation in Northeast with umpires. I know in New Hampshire it's really fucking bad. Connecticut sounds like it's the same. I know Mass is too. So fucking be an adult and pick up after yourselves.
And I'm guessing that's what happened in the DNIT in Stanford too. I bet you it was 2 umpires umping the fields all day.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's bad, man. I don't know.
For an all-day tournament at one field, you need 5 umpires, I feel.
Yeah, I feel bad for those guys. I mean, yeah, they made good money, but still, that's a grind.
Yeah, I mean, I've done 5 games. I've done 5 games, and that's a grind.
to focus
half that
that whole
amount. It's fucking a lot.
that whole time and be on your A game. That's fucking tough, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really.
I hate it after 2 league games.
Right?
It's because you wear hey dudes in the field.
Yeah.
So some interesting things it looks like here. We still have a team that's so STS ended up winning 5-0. Nice to see them come out win. But yeah, so Parker Jamerson, STS tournament MVP, Jason Perry with PSC, the other MVP. But nice to see hearing that it sounds like the D Elite is working there. I think that was the important piece, was getting that. And I do think the push to push people up divisions. Listen, we have a guy on our team where I know that the Elite chip hurt him in a sense, couldn't find a team, so he's with us. He's gonna, he knows his role and he'll hopefully grow. He's definitely gonna get opportunities because I'm fat and old. But like,
yeah, but
there's definitely some guys where maybe should be able to go down, but it's tough to say case by case.
I agree that I think the chip thing should be there, because I think sandbagging is the worst thing ever. But it should be case by case. If you're on a team and you had fucking 6 at bats, or you had 12 at bats, you had 20 at bats, even if you had 50 at bats, and everyone else had 200, 250, you shouldn't get that chip. You should, like, you were getting pity at bats, or you were playing 1 every 5 games. You know what I mean?
They're usually good about getting,
yeah,
for the most part, getting the guys who weren't actually like starters or anything like that.
Yeah,
back down to where they can.
Because
play,
like J-Ro
if they're
said,
to start.
That screws, like, yeah, that could screw somebody. That dude couldn't find a team because he had the elite tag. Like, again, it's a team sport. His team was good. It's not, it's his fault, but it's not his fault. That's where I think
he jumped on a team for Worlds.
Yeah, but what that's different though. That's you're getting yourself into. If you jump on a team for Worlds and they get auto bumped, that's you have that chance of that happening.
We had a kid on Bad Beat who we brought to C. He didn't play at all. Brought to B. He did the book for us. He got 1 all tournament, which was an all tournament manager, and he can't get back down to D Elite.
Come on, Delude.
Like he can't
down because of that.
It's not Delude. It's Saint.
Saint
got so he's seeing guys who like Mitch, who's D Elite now, who played for us when we were in B, when we didn't have guys. Mitch played, but Saint was an outfielder and couldn't throw, and it's just like, oh, sometimes it's just you wonder, like, why wouldn't they just like ask the coaches who coach them, like, or like
JB and Paulie do that. I know they've done that in the past.
Yeah, I some of the directors have reached out to me, but yeah.
That's crazy.
You would think, and it's
I did see Saint last week, and I was just like, "You're the fucking skinniest catcher," but now they understand why he's catching.
He can't. Yeah, he can't throw. Hey
man, there's nothing wrong with not being able to throw.
In the outfield, there is.
Yeah, when you're an outfielder.
if nobody knows, then it doesn't matter.
They find out
pretty quick. Yeah, he doesn't hide it.
Dustin, you were in Middletown last year when we were playing Verb and them. I'm in left field, and everything they hit on the ground and in the gap was a double. I finally said to Tommy, I said, "Hey man, are we gonna switch me, because we're gonna lose this game, because everything they hit on the ground is a double."
Yeah,
I can catch the ball. I can't fucking.
Are you that bad at throwing,
dude? I could probably throw 4 or 5 into the cutoff, but I can't. There's nothing there.
Oh Jesus!
Is it your shoulder?
It's my shoulder, and it hurts.
Mine did the same thing.
Motherfucker, dude! Like, literally hurts. Ryan was busting my balls the other day about getting back in the gym, and because he said since he lost weight and went into the gym, his shoulder's been better. But I just don't have the time, man.
Just do some rotator cuff action.
You're spending your Saturdays watching softball on your phone. What else?
That was what the kids said next to me.
Coco is back.
I have to pee really bad too, so I almost removed myself right as I did it.
You're like, no, wait.
J-Ro, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Oh fuck! And shoulders go; they're never going. Oh,
I already had surgery on it. I had my labrum in 16. Half my shoulder blade cut off.
Oh Fuck.
Yeah. I think I retore in physical therapy.
PT. That's a whole other thing. We got 1-1 halfway through the third here. The Bruins taking on Toronto.
Dude, is anyone beating New York? Is anyone going to beat the Rangers?
Yeah, I think Florida. Florida has a chance. That would be a hell of a
think
series
so?
if it's Florida Rangers. Yeah, I think that would be good because I think so. Florida plays heavy. You know, they have the skill that if SpongeBob stays hot in net, I
Yeah.
think that's the big thing. Rangers, same kind of thing. Like my dad and I were talking about this weekend. I was like, I'm like, I know people went crazy about Rempe and all this shit, but I go, it was
he's a
nice to see
beast.
some old hockey come back in, and then but I did like him and I were talking. I was like, I'm glad like John Scott called Rempe. I was like, dude, stop fighting every single fucking night. Because Rempe got beat up a couple times, and like he went from like Delorier into Reeves into fucking some monster somewhere else, and it's just like Jesus, kid.
I tell me and Ryan were talking Saturday. I think Edmonton's going to sneak up on some people. I know they're one of the better teams. They're good, man.
How much would you pay to see an Edmonton, Colorado Western Conference final, and then the Rangers, Florida on the other side? That would be a fucking great.
I think Edmonton's really good, and I'm a Bruins fan, so.
I got a fucking spider coming down in front of me. Do you want to get on the fucking show real quick, bud?
Maybe turn to Spider-Man.
Ooh, that'd be fucking sick. Marshawn's playing a little wrestling match here with who's that? Holmberg. Anyway, but yeah, I'm excited. It's nice watching. I love playoff hockey. There's nothing fucking better than playoff hockey. March Madness can kind of compete, but that's it. Coco, now that you're back and your bladder's emptied,
Oh, it feels so good.
what do you got for us?
All right, marry, fuck, kill, billiards, darts, ping pong.
Billiards, darts, ping pong.
And I had an idea, but that one just came to me as I was peeing. I think I thought we had to run with it.
I got
three things I wish I was better at.
I feel
point.
that. So you got to marry one, fuck one, kill one.
I'm going to marry billiards. I'm going to fuck darts, and I'm going to kill ping pong because I get so frustrated at it.
I'm definitely, see, after watching that, did you guys see that crazy, like the clip of the darts champion, like the darts fucking tournament
awesome.
where the guys
That's
going,
awesome.
Dude, just the announcing in darts is insane.
It's the coolest thing ever.
I might marry darts just because of that.
Okay.
Because there's something to look forward to if I ever make it on the professional stage.
I just love shooting.
Starting at 38.
I'm terrible at pool, but I like shooting pool just to like work on angles and shit.
Big geometry guy over there.
It's all about the angles. We all know that.
in life.
Coco,
I just don't have the touch for billiards, but I also suck at ping pong.
I don't have the touch for ping pong. I hit it way too fucking hard.
Now,
so one of the world tournaments that we went to, or that I went to, we had a guy who a military guy. He would let the ball go under the table, and then he would go under and whack it like that, and it would come up and around and curl over the table and go on the other side. Like he was just like a master wizard. Fucking, I was like, this is insane to watch.
Learn that in the military?
My dad's really good at ping
pong. I'm guessing they played ping pong in the military a lot. I don't know. Didn't Forrest Gump do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that what
it was a real movie. Real.
That was a movie, right? With military and ping pong. That's how my brain works.
And cancer.
All right, so you're gonna marry darts because of the
announcers.
Because of the announcers, and I'll get back to you on the other two.
All right.
So here's my question, Coco. Mm-hmm. So like darts, does that get everything for all games kind of associated with? So like long
501, 301, bullseye,
no, like lawn
baseball,
darts. Pop darts.
No, this is just a dartboard darts.
Okay.
Pop darts is that what you said?
Pop darts? Have you never played pop?
I thought you just mixed in Pop Tarts.
Yeah, we're bringing back that one. No, Pop Tarts are these like suction cups that you throw them. It's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, then you try to land on a bald person's head.
My niece did that. D, I'm kind of leaning your way. I like dart. Like I don't. Ping pong's fun too. Like being in the locker room playing ping pong. I'm gonna marry ping pong. I'm gonna fuck darts. I'm gonna kill billiards.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna marry darts because I'm not good at it, but I can do it way better than the other ones, and I can have a beer in my hand. I'm going to kill ping pong because I still have memories of children beating me at summer camp when I was their counselor. And I will I will fuck billiards because just one time. Yeah,
Also marry billiards.
I'm more. I will fuck billiards because I just want to have one good game of it.
That's all you need. Just one
I
good
only
game.
win because the other person sinks the 8-ball. It's pretty much the only way I've ever won.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with you there. That and there's what 6 holes in billiards.
Yep.
Gotta fuck that.
That's way too many.
Feet,
On that
toes.
note,
You said one too many.
See